everyone, so today I'm going to do my July favourites for you. I have beauty, candle, skincare and also technology and a disappointing product for you. I'm going to start off with the skincare products that I've been loving this month. The first one is a moisturiser and it's from Lush and it's called Enzymion, I think. I don't have the full size of this, it's just a sample, but it just looks like this. And I've been absolutely loving this cream as my morning cream, so my day cream. I find that it just leaves my skin feeling so soft, and I can kind of smell this throughout the day as well. So I can't wait to sort of get the full size of this and use this every day as my cream. I'm kind of limiting how much I use this as I only have a sample size, but a little bit seems to have been going a long way. I've used this, I say, for at least half the month and I've still got quite a bit left, so really recommend this product. The next skincare product is also from Lush and it's Let the Good Times Roll Cleanser. And it looks like this. And what you do is you take a bit out and wet it between your hands and then massage it all over your face. And it's sort of got scrubby bits in it as well to help get rid of any of the dead skin cells. But this, oh, it just smells absolutely amazing. It's got popped corn oil, polenta, maize flour and cinnamon, and I could just smell this all the time. It just smells amazing. They should make a candle of this and I would buy tons of them because it smells, oh, it just smells so good. And I find it's really been help clear up my skin because my chin's been just, oh, it's just been freaking out at the moment. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's the hot weather we've been having in the UK or what it is, or if it's hormones, food, I don't know, but my skin is not happy at the moment, and this has been really helping to kind of calm it down, get rid of any of the dead skin cells that might sort of cause my pores to become blocked, and it just smells amazing. I use it morning, night, whenever I fancy it. I just love it. And then the final item from Lush, no, this isn't sponsored by Lush by the way, I just love their products, is Tea Tree Toner Water, and I just, oh, I love this stuff. I use this all the time, every day. I can use it morning and night and sometimes just to refresh my skin during the day. It's got tea tree, which is antibacterial, antiseptic and antimicrobial, and it's good for anyone with oily or spot prone skin, which I have at the moment because it's just going bananas. And you just spray it on your skin, or you can spray it on a cotton pad and just wipe it all over your face. It's really cooling and refreshing, and it's really been helping sort of try and keep my skin as clear as possible. I also took the mini one of this when I went on holiday last year, and I used it on the flight just to stop my skin from having like big breakouts after the, you know, all the aeroplane air can mess your skin up, and I found it really worked. So if you're going on holiday, I recommend getting either a little bottle or the big one and then decanting some into a little bottle, but love this product. The final skincare product I've got is from Clearasil, and I remember when I was a teenager I never liked Clearasil and never did anything for my skin, but I saw I think it was Caroline Heron's skincare guru, like knows everything about skincare person on YouTube, talk about this, and it's the Clearasil Ultra Rapid Action Pads. And it's this, the package looks like this, and you just see them, they look like that. They just look sort of little pads, and they're they've got loads of, I think they've got salicylic acid in them, so it helps clear up your skin, eat away at the dead skin cells, and get rid of any bacteria that's on your skin. I'll link the video below where Caroline was talking about it because she explains things in more detail. But you can use these morning and night, and they've really been helping sort of clear up the spots that I have at the moment, and also keeping it clear. So I recommend checking these out if you've, you know, got any blemishes at the moment, or if you've got really acne prone skin. I recommend trying some of these. They're about $5.99 and you get 65 pads, so it's a month's worth if you use them day and night in there. So I think that's a really good deal really for something that works really well. So now moving on to makeup products. The first one is a foundation, and it's the Max Factor Whipped Cream Foundation, and I use the shade 40 Ivory. Comes in a jar like this, and that's what the foundation looks like. I find this is a really good colour match for my skin. I do struggle finding foundations at the drugstore that actually match my skin tone, because I'm quite fair and I do flush really easily, but I like to wear a yellow toned foundation as the rest of the skin on my body is quite yellow toned. Like when I tan, I go a yellowy brown as opposed to going a reddy pinky brown. So I find it really difficult, but when I tried this sort of on the side of my cheek, I was like, ah, perfect match for my skin tone. So I know I had to pick it up, and also I was quite interested in the formula. They say it dries to a demi matte finish, which I think it does, and I find it lasts all day on my skin. I do tend to still get oily on my nose. That's the place where I always get oily, no matter what foundation, powder or anything that I use, I'm always oily there. So I just need to blot that during the day. But I find this lasts my whole day at work, and even into the evening. So if you're looking for a foundation that, you know, will last on your skin all day, sort of have a semi or demi matte finish to it, then I recommend trying this one. The next makeup product that I'm going to talk about is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour waterproof powder. It looks like this. And this was also something I saw from another YouTuber. It's the Makeup Chair. Her name's Sinead. I really like her videos. She does like quick 5-minute videos. They're brilliant. She's used this in a few of them. I'll link one of them below for you. But it's just powder. It looks like this. So I've got 010 Ivory, which is the lightest shade. I think they only have 3 shades, unfortunately, so people with darker skin, you may struggle to find a match for you. But I find this really helps my skin stay matte during the day, and I also find it kind of leaves my skin looking flawless. It kind of covers up any pores or imperfections. This is a really great powder from the drugstore. I recommend having a look for this one. The next makeup product I've had for absolutely ages, and so I've got one, and I've got loads of them. I've got one in my handbag, I've got one in my makeup drawer, I've just got them floating about all over the place, and they're from Superdrug. I don't think they do them anymore, but you can get similar items on the internet, and I expect in Boots and Superdrug, and it's the Clarity Shine Control paper, and it looks like this, and it's just blotting paper. They're just like this, they're little, I'll show you, they're just little bits of paper that you just rip out, and then you just kind of blot all over your skin. So you just push the paper on. Don't rub, otherwise you'll disturb the makeup that's below, and like that. And I'm not going to show you because otherwise it's gross, but basically it blots all the oil off your skin, so it takes all the oil off your skin without disturbing your makeup, and then it's got like a fine sort of powder on it that just lays on your skin, and it just makes you look a bit more matte. So if, you know, halfway through the day you're thinking, oh, I'm looking a bit oily, but I don't want to put powder on because I don't want it to get cakey, I recommend trying those. And another trick that I've been doing with those is after I've applied my foundation, I've let it set for a while, I'll go over with one of those over my face before I put my powder on, and I find that's really helped my face not look quite so cakey. My next favourite is the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in Dark Blonde. It looks like this, and I bought this as I was looking for something similar to the Benefit Gimme Brow, because I didn't want to spend £17.50 on a coloured brow mascara or brow gel if I didn't like it. I've only ever used a clear one before, and I wasn't sure I'd like a coloured one. When I was shopping in Boots and I was picking up the Superstay powder, they had, I think it was buy one get one half price, so I bought the both of these, and I've actually been really liking it. It's just sort of a coloured gel. This is what the wand looks like. The only thing I don't like is the wand. I wish it had just been thin all the way up instead of this bauble, because when I get to the ends of my brows, sometimes I find I can get this on my skin as well. That's the only problem I have with it. Otherwise, I think this is absolutely great, and it's £4.99. I think I got it for £2.49 or something like that. I really recommend picking this up if you don't want to fork out the £17.50 for Benefit Gimme Brow. And my final makeup related product favourite for this month is my beauty blender. I've absolutely fallen in love with this. I got it in July's Birchbox, and I've pretty much used it every day since I got it. There's been a couple of times where I've used my normal foundation brush, but I loved it so much that I actually bought 2 more because I just can't go without it now. This has changed my foundation. It just makes it look so much more flawless. It doesn't look cakey. it's just, oh, it's so worth the hype. I really recommend picking one of these up if you haven't yet. So now on to the other products that I've been loving this month. The first one is this candle, and it's a Yankee Candle, and it's salted caramel flavour. I was burning this last night and it just smells so good. It is like, oh, it's like you're eating a bowl of salted caramel. It just, I wish there was such a thing as smell-o-vision, because you need to smell this. You need this in your life. It smells absolutely amazing. And this one's burnt really well. Sometimes my Yankee candles don't burn so well, and I always leave them to burn until it's sort of liquid right to the edge, but sometimes they still don't do that. But this one's burning really well at the moment, and oh, it's just like heaven. If you're near a store that sells these and they have this one, definitely smell it. It's really sweet, but it's just, oh, it just smells so good. My next favourite of the month is my iPad mini, which I got recently to replace my iPad 2 as it was going wrong on me basically. And I've got this lovely Kate Spade cover for the front, and then I've got the yellow flip cover on it, and I just absolutely love this stuff. It's so much nicer than the normal iPad. I'm definitely glad that I got the mini as opposed to the iPad Air. I just find it so much easier to carry around with me and to hold and to use, so I'm loving this month. And then also my cover, which looks like this, and it fits my iPad perfectly. And I got this from Etsy, and the person's name, I'm going to have to look up because I can't pronounce it, is Pochette Gavotte. I'll link it in, I'll like write her name in the bar below. And she makes custom tablet cases, so you can go on there and you can choose iPad mini, and then you tell her if you've got any cases on it or anything like that, and she'll make you a case that fits perfectly for your iPad. She also does laptop cases and things like that. I'm presuming it's a she, because she's from Japan. The person is from Japan. And as you can see, my iPad fits in perfectly. And you just do the little button up, and then this is also a pocket here, so I can put my phone in it, and then it's all safe and secure in my bag. I'm absolutely loving this month. This is one of my favourites. And now on to a product that I was disappointed with this month. It's from the Pro Hygiene Collection Makeup Brush Cleaner. It looks like this. I usually buy the MAC brush cleanser, but I thought I'd try something a bit different, as that's all I've ever used. And I really don't like it. I find it really oily. The cap doesn't stay on properly, so it falls off, and it leaked everywhere. And it's just, I mean, I know oily is good to get the product off your brushes, but this is over oily. It just, when I've been cleaning my brushes, my hands feel all oily. The what do you call it, the handle of my brushes feel all oily. It's just, I just really don't like it. And I mean, yes, it does a good job of cleaning my brushes, but the fact that it's so oily and the cap is broken really bothers me. So I think I'll be going back to the MAC brush cleanser when I run out of this one. So that's everything for my July favourites. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!